What is up, people? Welcome to episode 11 of the Demxcrazy podcast, where we politic about all things that move the culture forward. I'm one of your hosts, Roy Gunner.
It's your boy Rasul Ree, double R, Rasulio. Let's get it.
I'm your boy Chris B, man. We back for another episode. This is episode number 11, man.
Yes, sir.
We got special guests. I'm gonna let RG introduce.
Man, we got a very special guest, man. Somebody that's from Kansas City, man,
Yes,
who's basically been grinding, putting in, all the work on the music scene. Somebody who's not like family, somebody who is family. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Somebody we definitely respect. Y'all done heard us talk about in a few episodes. We got our boy Ciz C in the building with us today.
Yes, sir.
CLZ, boy.
Yes, sir.
What up, what up?
Yes, sir, man. How things going for you?
Everything good, man. I appreciate y'all for, bringing me on the Demxcrazy, man. I'm a big fan of the channel, man. So, shit, I'm here. I'm ready to answer some questions.
Hell yeah. Well, we good to have you, man.
I got one question for you. Can I get $100? Not
I'm broke.
Get out nigga pockets, right? You want to kick it off, Chris B?
Yeah, man. Hey, we're gonna get right to it though, man. So, one of your first real projects that you had, man, was that Kanji made, man. It was super fire. How come you never put that out as an album? You released it as a mixtape. How come you never put it on Spotify, iTunes, and all that? If you don't mind elaborating on that.
With the first Kanji made, that's when I was first, just getting kind of serious about music. So, I threw it out there, for a test run and just for a mixtape, and whoever wanted to listen to it. I'm probably still going, go ahead and put it on Spotify.
You should.
Yeah, man, we do it for you.
Classic ass album.
That is a nice, pretty
Might
good
as well.
mixtape.
I mean, let people because for once, like I said, we're gonna talk about a lot of shit on this podcast, but once we really get this machine going for you, though, niggas gonna be looking for you. I'm like, damn, where can I find some other music from Ciz C at? So it's only wise for us to get that distributed and get it published. So yeah, we're gonna help you out with that.
For sure,
I
for
appreciate
sure.
y'all, man.
Man, but I just want to ask, with you doing music, man, what are some rappers or entertainers that actually inspires you to want to get into music?
In the beginning, honestly, Chris B, like he been, doing music since we was little kids, like listening to old school shit and, even the newer shit that's popping. But my favorite rapper back then that really got me to want to rap was Fabulous.
B.O.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, Fabulous got the bars, boy.
Yeah, I can't deny,
I'm fucking ride.
You got the motherfucking album for Christmas, boy.
I did get that.
What was the name of that album?
Ghetto Fabulous.
Ghetto Fabulous.
That motherfucker go hard.
Yeah,
That nigga thought he was fabulous. Nigga used to walk around with a bandana.
Fabulous.
Shit, I'm surprised your ass didn't try to chip you on too, nigga.
I tried a couple times. That was
man.
my dog, man. I love Fabulous. I still listen to Fabulous to this day.
Yeah, man, I remember that, man. You was bumping the hell out of that, man. I was like an R&B nigga back then. You know what I'm saying? I was listening to Case and R. Kelly, and Genuine and shit like that.
Thanks.
But, man, I see you been tapping more into the singing side and melodic side of music, man. Like, what inspired you to start trying to go that route, man, to play around with that?
Honestly, man, I always liked the sound of it, man. Like, I like to tune this sound. Some people, they can't rock with the auto-tune type shit, but I don't know, it's just the new wave, man. It's what's popping right now, and, I love the sound, so, I try to transition in from just rapping to, I feel like when you do shit like with the melodic stuff, you can branch off to be more of an artist, except for just being in the box and being called a rapper.
Yeah.
I want to be an artist. I don't want to just be labeled a rapper. I want to be an artist.
Man, I feel you on that, dog. It kind of allow you to be able to develop your craft too. You get to try new stuff, man, and gain different listeners by doing it also. So I just want to ask, basically, you basically been working and doing music and stuff like that, man. You've been dropping dope projects, songs, visuals, music videos and all that. How did you get into develop having like such a consistent work ethic? Where did that come from?
Honestly, man, I pay a lot of respect to my big bro Chris because, when I first started doing this shit, I sucked Chris. He had his own little setup. It wasn't a proper setup. He was only 14, so he just worked on shit. So when I was, I got some time before I had a wife and kids. I had my own little studio set up, and I ain't had nothing but time. So I was just dropping shit every day.
We did the whole city over there.
Yeah.
Shout out to the city, boy.
Facts. I wish you could have been a part of that.
Man, shoot.
Shout out to Pharaoh, though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That shit was fire, though. I was a fan. I was tuned in for sure, so.
Yeah, he was actually supposed to be on the album. You want to tell the story? Like, Leroy was supposed to be on the city album, boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell the story, boy. Remember the story?
I remember it was 2 songs that we wanted Leroy on, and I think I think you improved that time.
Keep in mind, I ain't know you did.
Yeah, he didn't know that time.
I didn't know how
wasn't
dope you
tripping.
was.
So I was getting a radio put in my car and said like the city got a new member, huh? And I was like, what you talking about? I said, yeah, I'm out. And I was like, oh, what happened? No. But like I said, everything worked out good. The City is one of my favorite albums too. You know what I'm saying? And
Man,
like I
that
said,
joint fire.
Yeah, it was fun doing that project.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That was nothing but fun. We had shows and shit. That
Oh
shit was
yeah,
cool.
it was fun times. The Royals was winning that time, World Series, and like I said, and you was like pretty much the heart and soul of that album too. Cause like I said, we was kind of fresh. I know Chris didn't rap in a minute, you know what I'm saying?
I was going for a minute.
Pretty much we all didn't rap in a minute. Cause I was doing behind scenes stuff, but you still.
Well, you weren't out of the scene for that long. You had just dropped Reservoir
I
Dogs.
did Reservoir Dogs, but that
2013?
was it. That was 2013, and this was like 2014.
14,
yeah. So after you dropped, then Chris dropped something that inspired me to get back into rapping too. So we all inspired each other. So
Nice. I'm
it's a
glad
good
y'all start
project.
back doing that shit.
Yeah, shit fun.
Y'all consistent, boy. Y'all be dropping shit all the time.
I was dropping like
I ain't dropped shit
hotcakes.
since 2018.
Oh, well, you're
we
back.
No, you with the right niggas, man. Like I said, we self-made, man. Not that we bragging, but man, we really in-house, man. And I think this what makes us like unstoppable, man. I'm just glad to be linked up with Rasul and Leroy, man, because like since we've all linked up, man, we've developed a machine. And I'm glad that you can be a part of it now, though, boy, because, like I said, you too talented to just be sitting on somebody's shelf or just waiting in the corners, man. So, like I said, we're going to get you to that next pinnacle, though, boy.
Facts. I appreciate
So,
that, man.
you know, like
I don't
Eddie-
like being cocky or conceited or nothing like that, but I do feel like I got some good music.
Man,
man.
for sure, dude, man.
Make sure y'all check out his song Action. We're going to put the link in the description. You know what I'm saying? So that song go hard.
I mean, you
Got
definitely
100K
you
views
one of
on
the
YouTube.
100K.
you one of the artists that we've been saying that have it. Like, man, for me, you are one of the two artists that I feel like basically has everything it takes to take that next step. And you know, with that, I just want to ask, like, what do you feel like is the thing that you kind of missing to hit that next level?
Honestly, man, it requires a team. Like,
Yeah.
I work together. Like, so if I feel like if I work with y'all, you know, and be consistent, I feel like consistency is my thing.
Yeah.
And it was, you know, I was doing music with somebody else, and you know, trying to, you know, follow everything he was telling me to do. Like, I know we need to wait, we need to have this amount of money to put out the next project, but that shit wasn't in our budget. Like,
Yeah.
you talking shit, $10,000 just to put out a single. I'm like, shit, I ain't got that. I got 3 kids and a wife. I got to be consistent. I can't be sitting around trying to stack up 10 grand to put out a single. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I feel you, boy. Yeah, I mean, like music business, man, is really, really tough to get stuff going because really finances is the end all be all to everything. I mean, if you want to record, you got to have finances. If you want to buy your own equipment, you got to have finances. If you want to, you know, even if you want to travel and promote and do all this other stuff, finances is a heavy, heavy part of that. So, I mean, that's definitely something that all of us here had to kind of learn, like step by step, basically the best ways to execute with what finances that you have. You know what I'm saying? It's still a learning experience to this day.
Yeah. So we wait on that stimulus check, man, to hit. You know what I'm saying? So, but
No,
Shit
that's true.
already hit.
And then like to you know
Let me get
talk
half.
about the Maddie Baby action video. Them on YouTube, the video itself got 126,000 views. Man, how did y'all end up linking up with Maddie Baby, man? How did that come about?
Honestly,
Shout out to
man,
Maddie.
Yeah, shout out to Maddie, man. He a father too. Congratulations on that, bro. That came about, man. I always been following the Chicago, you know, wave. You know, Chicago was hot, you know, back in 2012 through 2015, and you know, I always followed that wave. And you know, I came across, you know, y'all know Lil Mouse.
Yeah, Lil Mouse.
Got that song, Get Smoked, with Lil Wayne. And I was following Mouse for a while, and I came across a song with him and Maddie called Go Get You Some Money. I'm like, dang, this little nigga dope, man. How old is this little nigga? So, you know, I was tuned in on him for about a year, and then I was like, man, me and this nigga do a good song together. So I reached out to him, man, and he was willing to do the track. So I sent him the beat. I gave him a topic. He sent it back. I went in the studio, dropped my verse, and I called him like, hey, when can we shoot the video? He was like, we can shoot it this, you know, shoot whenever. So we drove down there and we shot Action, man.
But
It
this
was
shit
a
was
wrap.
hot.
Man,
Shit
that
was
shit
hot, too.
popping, dog. That motherfucker, that's a fire ass video. Like I said, we're gonna have that linked in the description box, man, so y'all can check that out and continue to run them views up, man.
Yes, sir.
and-
Run it
and
up.
Keep them climbing. So
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it, man.
I love that video, man. That is one of my favorite videos, and then that PUSG, man.
Yeah.
It's hard to pick which one I like better, man. You know what I'm saying? I think I like the PUSGs because it was at nighttime and you had a lot of red lights and smoke in there. I mean, and then you had like the hookah bar, man. That was fire, boy. Like, see, man, two of your most dopest videos, man, was shot by Sean Riddle, right?
Yep.
Yeah, shout out to Sean Riddle.
Shout out to Sean, boy. He putting that work in, man.
That's all I mess with, man. Sean Riddle, and of course, you know, y'all got the whole, you know, production team with the videos and stuff now. So
yes, sir.
Well,
so
yeah.
we out.
what's the name of it?
Oh, Rebellion Studios.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
sir.
shout out to Rebellion Studio. We just now getting on the popping. So
Yeah.
Man, so we gonna link that PUSG in the comment box as well, so y'all can check that out, man. But you know, we about to take a little bit of a break, man. A little bit of intermission, pay some bills. We got Ciz C in the building with us. This is the Demxcrazy Podcast, episode 11.
yes, sir.
All right, welcome back to the Demxcrazy, episode number 11. We had to take a break. We got special guest Ciz C in the building, man. And, you know, we over here just chopping it up, man, having some grown-up conversations, man. So, like we talked about earlier, man, you had, you know, an album called Kanji Made 2, and that was dropped in 2018. Why has it been so long since you last dropped a professional album?
Man, that is a great question. So like I said, I got 3 kids and a wife, and you know, I feel like when you're doing music, it requires a team. You know, unless you got the whole setup. I had my own little home setup and everything, but you know, my twins was born at the end of 2018. So you know, I got caught up with the family life. You know, I put on just a little bit of that dad weight.
Me
I
too.
I got mixed up with the family, man. You know, even when my passion was there for the music, I just wasn't able to put anything out. And you know, my manager at the time, he was telling me we had to wait because we had to have that budget. You know, he wanted me to have 10 grand before we can put out a new single. And I'm like, damn. You know, I see everybody, you know, putting out stuff and being consistent, and I'm sitting over here waiting to, you know, come up with 10 grand just to put out a single.
And I like to kind of piggyback off of that, man. Like, I understand, like, his vision, definitely, you know, it's the right vision.
Yeah,
it's definitely the right vision, you know, man. It on an entry level, man, it's going to cost you about that much to push a single, like, even just on the local level, you know. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, if you don't have that kind of money, boy, I put it like this, for me, nigga, I'd rather have 5 consistent albums instead of me just waiting, hoping I come across $10,000, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I'd rather just keep going, because if you look at all the niggas like that and finally made it, man, you can go back and look, man. These niggas got 10, 20 mixtapes or 10, 20 albums that you can, you know, go back and look up.
Facts.
But, you know, with Ciz C, with all due respect, you can only go back and find, you know, your Kanji Made 2, and then if they dig hard enough, they can find Kanji Made 1.
On YouTube.
So I don't think that was
Like that piff.
on the free sites. So no disrespect to anybody. I don't think that was like
Not
the
at all.
actual direction to go if you're not willing to put up the 10. I'm not going to say your manager didn't have the 10, but it don't seem like your manager was willing to put up that 10. So
Yeah,
Facts, I agree.
And
I
to
definitely agree.
piggyback off of that, you know, sometimes if you trying to use that budget, is the thing is, can you make that budget back?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If I put 10 grand on something, there's times where I spend money on a lot of features. You know, sometimes some hit, sometimes some didn't. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on, you know, as you can recoup with
Facts.
10 grand, you know, woo-wee.
Say if I did, you know, come up with that 10 grand, okay, we're going to put out this dope ass single. I think it's dope.
Yeah.
Put it out. Shit flop. Nobody listened to it.
Yeah.
Promotion and everything. Shit don't go the way we expected.
Mhm.
That's 10.
Yeah.
That's 10 G's down the drain.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
also, you got to look at the attention span, man. You know, with the social media world, the attention span is very, very short on music. You know what I'm saying? You might be high for 3 or 4 months, but then they looking for the next thing. So it's
Facts.
like you got to have that reload real quick,
Facts.
which takes, you know, a lot of money and a lot of stuff like that. So I just want to ask, man. I see that you basically got an upcoming project, Blood Oath, dropping with Mr. Chris B over here, man. Could y'all tell us more about that project and how it came about?
And why I wasn't on it? No, I was playing.
You never getting on. Nah, me and Rasu actually probably gonna have some coming up soon. But Bud, though, you know, Chris B, he hit me up. You know, it's my brother. You know, we talk every day, damn near. And he hit me up, like, hey, bro, I want to do a collab with you. Let's do a duo. He was like, shit, my blood brother. Let's do some shit. Let's call it Blood Oath. I'm like, shit, that's dope. And anytime Chris want to do some music, I'm down, because Chris is a great writer. He probably the best writer in Kansas City. I ain't even
That's
lying.
facts, and we ain't just saying that.
appreciate it, man.
That's big facts, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Yep.
appreciate that. Yeah, and like pretty much what Corey said, man, because like I said, this was the first person I ever did music with in my life. Yeah, we started doing music together back in
Ice Out Productions.
even before that. boy. Even before that, like 2002, man. Like
That's when I was getting kicked out.
yeah, I went through this program. I used to have a summer job at the YMCA, and then they sent me through this program to where you can learn how to build a computer. It was like a week program, so I built the computer. And then I was like, damn, you could put some recording software in here. So I put some recording software, had a little microphone and shit, had speakers, and had a keyboard in there. And I just started freestyling. That's how I learned how to do music. And I'll literally be in there making a song, and you see a stinky, skinny nigga with some drawers on. No shirt, no socks, no short.
With leopard print.
Nah, no leopard, just straight drawers. Yeah, I'm Dangerous Joe. I'm on my Joe. She's sucking on my, I'm like, get the fuck out, man.
Change his joke.
Trash.
So after that, one day he became better than me. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened. But he had this album called Talk of the Town, and he eventually became better than me. So yeah, man, we just been doing it for a long time together. So I was like, man, let me go back to my roots. Let me do something with my brother, man. Like I said, we got a lot of features together, but we never put an actual duo album together. We got the city together, but you really can't find that, man. That's really before we knew how to distribute shit the right way.
Yeah, because I thought, with y'all working together for a long time, I thought y'all been had a collab album together. Cause like I said, y'all had the machine first before me and Leroy was ever doing little stuff. Y'all had Iced Out Productions. Y'all had models. Y'all had artists. I'm like, damn, who is these little niggas? Cause when we did the City album, I was intimidated by you, Chris, and Ricky. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all had the chemistry, and I was like, damn, I'm the odd man out in this motherfucker. But it was pretty cool.
Iced Out Productions. Yeah, that started with me, Travis Thomas, Ricky Ramsey, and Ciz C. Me, Travis Thomas, and Ricky Ramsey, we the ones that really was like the quote unquote, brains behind the operations, you know what I'm saying?
Was.
And we just had a little movement back then, man. Shout out to Ricky, man. I see him doing big things. Shout out to Travis Thomas, man. I'm proud of you, dog. Man. Shout out to anybody that had a part to do with Iced Out Productions, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing.
So you was Dangerous Joe. So how you get Ciz C? I know the C come from. What's Ciz? Where that come from?
Honestly, man, when I first started rapping, my rap name was C-Dub. That's why I used to call myself. I used to call myself C-Dub, and I feel like that shit got a little too old. And probably when I was like 15, I was like, man, I'm hot. My name is Ciz.
Yeah,
I named myself, man. I know it might sound a little boosy, but I named myself, man, Ciz. And I put the C on it because my name is Corey Clayton.
Yeah.
So no, Ciz C.
Heck yeah, well shoot, man. Hey, you going with it, you running with it, you putting out fire, and I mean, I'm definitely excited to, hear the project that you and Chris got dropping. We definitely gonna announce that on here to let the public know that it's out and it's ready, that they can tune in and stuff like that. So
I appreciate it, man. I'm back though, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no slowing down from here. It's consistency. I ain't waiting on no 10 grand. I'm putting out music. Shit. Who knows? I might be putting out something every month now.
Hell yeah.
It might be a Ciz C Rasul collab coming in the works.
Know, bro. We can do it, bro, for sure.
Man, like I said, obviously this is my brother, my blood brother, man. Same mom, same dad. We grew up together. Me and you, obviously, we had a rough childhood, man. Like, how do you think you overcame that obstacle, man, and not become a statistic?
You, bro. You stayed snitching on a nigga, so
I had to.
Hey, facts. Hey, I appreciate you for that, though. Either you snitching on me or he hemmed me up against my locker at school. Nigga, what the fuck wrong with you? So, I pay homage to big bro, man. He kept me out of trouble. I probably would have been dead or in jail, honestly. Yeah, that's just facts, man.
Do you think like moving to Wanda played a big factor in that too?
It definitely did, bro. Yeah. If I would have stayed, if me and Chris would have stayed in Missouri, bro, I definitely would have been locked up.
Yeah,
locked bodies on our hands and everything.
Bodies and all, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so moving to KCK, people were like, KCK way worse than Wanda.
Hell no.
Jackson County, I'm like, nah.
I won't be around there. Them Jack boys, So shout out to 816.
Yeah.
I hate y'all on playing now, but
I don't know, I'm from both sides, but I claim myself as a Kansas nigga.
Yeah, Wanda, we do it big over here.
Man, for sure, man. But I want to ask Ciz, you getting into music, man, and putting your foot in and working and getting things going with yourself as far as dropping songs, projects, music videos. What's some advice that you would maybe want to give someone that's looking to get into the entertainment business as like a rap artist?
Surround yourself with people who believe in you as much as you believe in yourself. Or people that believe in you more than you believe in yourself. Shout out to my boy Fresh Soldier. He believed in me, He believed in me more than I believed in myself. That's the reason I really start back doing music. But he got his he got a business. He He the owner of Kanji NT. He's doing his thing.
Yes, sir.
I checked
Yes,
them
sir.
out. They got merchandise. They got all kind of shit, man. Just check them out. They also do custom prints. So
Ooh, nice.
that's how I really got into music and everything. Like back to doing it. But yeah, just surround yourself with people who believe in you, man, and just be consistent.
That's for sure. That's for sure, man. Well, like I said, with that, man, having a support system is very, detrimental to people who don't have that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got somebody that's basically supporting you or motivating you or pushing you to do the things that you want to do, it's kind of hard to be able to get that motivation as far as self-motivation. You know what I'm saying? Self-motivation is really the toughest thing, to being able to have the ability to and the mindset to be able to motivate yourself when everything else is not going the way it's supposed to be going is definitely a difficult thing to do. So having a strong support system is definitely something that every artist or somebody that's looking to get into entertainment is going to need for sure.
Big facts.
Man, but we're going to take a little bit of a break, man, a little bit of an intermission, man. We got to pay some bills. This is the Demxcrazy podcast. We got Ciz C on here with us chopping it, giving game. It's episode 11.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back to the Demxcrazy episode number 11, man. We got
Yes,
Ciz
sir.
C in the building right now, man.
Make it hotter.
We're going to hop right into it. Do y'all feel that artists hurt themselves by trying to give their projects the royal treatment? For example, like trying to get the most expensive engineer, the most expensive producers, or the most expensive video guys? Rasul,
It
on
depends.
the local level.
On a local level, yes, if you ain't got the budget to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an old term, don't buy a $2,000 house if you ain't even got $2,000 in your bank account. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, like me, I thought that when I was first coming up. I want the best sound, I want the best videos, I want the best this. Then you see kids dropping the video that's half-ass and get 1 million views and get viral like that. I'm like, damn, so I did all this work and he just dropped some shit off his phone and so it's pretty much based off the music. If the music sound good, like what Russ said, the music sound good, it's gonna get off of that. So like I said, I don't think you can, but if you want to, I mean, you can do it, but I don't think you can.
What about you, RG?
Me personally, man, I'm to be honest, yeah, it can, but I just think it really kind of depends on the execution. Like if you got a solid execution strategy and the people who you put your money up with has a good execution strategy, it can't work because we've basically seen it work in cases. So it's something that can work, but it's just so difficult to be able to know that execution strategy is going to work, that the risk outweighs trying it. You know what I'm saying? It's like catching lightning in a bottle. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to be in the negative.
You don't want to be in negative, but I mean, if your strategy and everything is up to par and y'all really gonna go hard at it, then it's something that can work. But like I said, it ain't for everybody, so it just kind of depends on the person.
Ciz C, what's your opinion?
Shit, all the videos that I've, my solo videos, they cost, a pretty penny.
They
I can tell.
they hot too.
Yeah, but the quality is there. I wouldn't say that I took a major L from those shooting those videos.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because from that action, I got a little money back from that action.
Hey, I see you out there.
Yeah, but
Now, even that PUSG, man.
Yeah,
Motherfucker
for
had
sure.
to.
Because it ain't like you did all this expensive shit and only got 1,000 views. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
126,000, 16,000 on PUSG. So
Facts. Yep.
Yeah, that's some views for your ass right there. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
I feel like if you not making that much noise and you really don't have a nice following as a local artist,
Yeah.
I feel like you shouldn't spend all that money on
I agree.
videos.
I agree.
I feel like I was in a position, to pay, for those videos. Yeah.
Well, what about you, Chris?
yeah, man, pretty much. I feel like it all depends, like you said, man. I feel if you really do have the budget to do it, then go for it. I mean, if you can afford to spend $20,000 on one video and one song and put it up, yeah, I say go for it. But if you can't, like, say if you're only making $2,000 a month, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like you should really try to get that shit the royal treatment because you're gonna be waiting forever. So you're gonna end up waiting like 5 or 6 months to get the money to push it like that, though. So me personally, like I mentioned earlier, man, I'd rather go to, a decent engineer or get a decent music video guy, for a quarter of the price, instead of trying to save up all this money to get the music music producer I want, the engineer I want. I'd rather have 5 decent sounding albums versus having just one, like one every 5 years or something like that. So, yeah.
Man, that's true. I feel you, man. But I just want to ask, with all of us being musicians and creators here, what's y'all creative process when it comes to like creating music? Like, what do y'all do to kind of get y'all creative juices flowing when y'all trying to write a song or something like that?
I get high. I ain't smoking like a motherfucker, bro. I got to get high before I, write anything. That's where my creativity comes from, or depending on the situation, the topic of the song. Like when I made that PUSG, I didn't have no kids, I didn't have a wife yet. It was just me and my dog Fresh. We was roommates, and shit, I had my own home set up, nigga. I had my cup, I had my smoke, and I freestyled that shit. Honestly, man, that shit was an accident.
Damn, that shit came out fire too, boy.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the setting, man. You got to be in a good environment to make good music.
That's a fact.
What about you, Chris B, man? You be making some dope ass music. How you be coming up with that shit?
Man, for me, like now, what I do now, man, I just
saying that you doing now. Not
nah, like for real, like what I really do now. I find the beat that I like. And in order for me to use a beat, the beat got to touch my soul. Then once I find the beat, I literally record like a reference track. Like I don't say no lyrics on there. I freestyle everything, but it's like just harmonizing. Like I'll be humming and stuff. And then when I go back after I harmonize and hum all my shit, I go back and turn it into lyrics. And then that's pretty much it though.
Shout out to my nigga Cuddy, man. He do the same shit. He very dope, man. I consider him a mumble rapper, but he the dopest mumble rapper I heard for real. That nigga, he come up with his melodies and be humming his shit.
That's Corey Davis, ain't it?
Yeah, Corey Davis. Shout out to my nigga Corey Davis. Slap.
Hell yeah. What about you, Russell?
Like I said, same thing with Ciz was saying, it got to be the environment that you in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the topic, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if I'm writing about some struggle shit, I can't be in a nice little place like this. I got to either be in my car writing it, you know what I'm saying? Like when you heard the Lone Lil Reed album, some of it, I was in the car picking out beats, writing stuff like that. But it's some flashy stuff. I got to be around something that's flashy, something that's, when I wrote the Top 10 album with Chris, I was just drinking on some Crown and just vibing, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But this stuff right here, I got to get in my car. I got to be in the most, I got to be in my, like, out of my element, you know what I'm saying? That's the only way I can do, music like that, though. But other than that, though, what about you?
Shoot, I mean, for me, man, I kind of just go off a vibe, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been times where conversations spark ideas. And for example, like I got a upcoming project where basically it's kind of dealing with like food. Basically, I got a full course meal and the leftovers, a double dish that I got dropping. And the conversation and the project idea actually came from an idea with a coworker, and was like, man, I wish we could like take some samples from movies and make music. So like, put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. And I was like, basically was gonna steal a whole bunch of movie samples and put them in the records. But it just kind of turned into an idea. And me, I kind of try to create as much as I can when I catch a vibe, because once I lose a vibe, it's hard for me to get it back. Which is why I kind of like my stuff is kind of, my projects are kind of themed, because once I'm in the vibe, I kind of create as many songs as I can while I got that vibe, and when it's gone, it's hard for me to get it back. Yeah. So that's kind of my creative process for me personally.
Now to piggyback what you were saying, you said you wrote PUSG, before you have, wife, kids, and everything. Now, do y'all think that getting a little older, do y'all think y'all rap content got a little bit better, or got a little different? Because like I said, I know back in the day, with homicide and all the other shit, and
that's before I had
and Leroy, the old Ricochet Rabbit days, you know what I'm saying, and Chris B, the old Toy Soldier days, you know what I'm saying. Do y'all think now getting a little older, do y'all think your content got a little just?
Yeah, I'm gonna answer that like hell yeah. I feel like I'm super dope now, man. Like I just look at the growth, like even the engineer. Like I went to Eric Surratt last night at Mid Range, man.
Shout out to Eric.
Shout out to Eric. Shout out to Joe Black, man. Niggas got a beautiful studio over there, man. But like just talking to Eric yesterday, he's like, nigga, you in your zone right now, man. He's like, your writing is fucking incredible. So yeah, I definitely see the difference now, man. First of all, I got more life experiences now. And I got my own style of music now, man. I don't think I really emulate anybody. I got my own style I created. It's like a mixture of rock, country. It's like its own genre now, man. And then like even like my vocabulary has gotten better with my rapping and my singing now, man. So hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What about you, Gunner?
I'm gonna be honest, man. As far as what I rap about has got better, but as far as like my song structure, the lyrics got worse. Like when I first started, it's because all I listened to was like punchline rappers when I first started rapping. So I'm like,
I was gonna say the same
every
thing.
song got to be a metaphor. That's all I wanted. And it's like then I start getting into Common and Talib Kweli, and it kind of changed my perspective of writing. Started making me start to write about topics that I really wasn't accustomed to writing to. And so the concept and everything as far as musically has got better, but as far as like structure and rhyme scheme got worse.
Yeah,
in my
cause I was gonna say the same thing. Cause I mean, back in the day when we was writing, it was the sort of ENT days. We grew up in the battle rap era.
Yeah.
You know, Cicero, Murder Mook. You know what I'm saying? Cassidy, 40 Cal. You know what I'm saying? So we was doing punchlines. You know what I'm saying? Doing little East Coast stuff. But now that times change, we had a kind of trying to format songs and this and that. So it ain't like us. We old school. How we do it? We old school. We could do a song without no chorus. Yeah. We could just rap a 16 and just nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I think the music musically got better. But as far as flow, you know, I think it got a little down a little bit. You know.
What about you, Ciz?
Okay. Yeah, I know I dropped the Kanji made one that I didn't get, I didn't put it on all the major platforms.
Yes, sir.
That was before I had kids. Look at songs like PUSG and
Throw that ass back.
Homicide. I was hype as fuck on that, screaming and yelling.
Yeah, you gonna bring that Ciz back up?
It's hard. I've been in the house trying to write and shit. I can't scream and be turned up like that. Got my wife like, what are you doing?
So my favorite that's my favorite
signature,
Ciz.
bro.
We got 1 minute left, boy.
Okay.
But yeah, shit.
I know.
Nah, that's good. I'm good. Yep. Okay. But so, my shit more mellow now, man.
I can see that.
It's a lot more mellow now.
Hell
That's
yeah.
why I, be doing the melodic shit now a little bit.
Sure. Well, hey, all the music that everybody at this table putting out is dope, man, and the growth is phenomenal. But, man, we're going to take a little bit of a break, man. This is episode 11 of the Demxcrazy Podcast. We got Ciz C in the building with us, man, chopping it up.
Welcome back to the Demxcrazy. It's your boy Chris B, man. We in the building chopping it up, talking about music, entertainment, and all that good stuff, man. Man, hey, man, what if somebody make a diss track about y'all, man? What y'all gonna do, man? Rasul.
I laugh. I like that. I like that shit. Like they make a diss track about me, boy. I feel important. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it depends on who it is. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I think me and Leroy had this conversation. Leroy said, I don't care who it is, diss them regardless, but. Shit. Like I said, it's what Eddie Murphy said in Harlem Night. It's not how many people you shoot, it's who you shoot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it depends on who it is. If it's just a regular nigga trying to get some clout, I'm like, I let him do his thing. But it was a big lead nigga, then I gotta go at him. What about you, Sizzle?
Man, I used to be the king of the diss shit. I love dissing niggas. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Nigga made me mad back in high school. I'm dissing their ass on the track. Even if they don't care if they rapped or not, nigga, you getting dissed. But I be waiting on somebody to diss me so I can respond. I love responding to diss. I like putting out diss too. I made some dope diss tracks back in high school. That's how I kind of got my my little local buzz in high school from dissing niggas. Honestly.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
What about you, Roy?
Shit, you already know, dog. Shit, I'm it's about to be a fucked up day, nigga. I got my own studio, nigga, and I'm half-assing right now and already decent, nigga. Boy, imagine if I got serious.
Shit. You got my own studio.
Shit.
I'm making a whole album dissing the nigga.
Shit,
I got 12 songs
nigga.
saying fuck you.
I ain't gotta worry about studio time. I'll drop a video every day on the nigga too. Nigga fuck their own self.
I got a video every week for this nigga.
I hope somebody diss you. I'm ready for that shit.
Oh, man, that's funny. Hey, man, for real. Hey, it'd be a bad day if somebody diss Leroy, though, boy.
Hey,
fuck you, Leroy.
Hey, man, this is one nigga I would not want to get into a rap battle with, a rap beef, boy. Like
one nigga I won't respond to.
He would make you cry, boy. Don't do that. Yeah. For me, like I said, it's kind of what Rasul said, man. It kind of depends on who it is. Now, somebody like trying to do a diss record so they can have a reason to kill me or try to get into a shootout, I probably won't respond. But if it's like some real, competition shit, and they just really want to see who's going to out rap each other, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But if you trying to do it just to have a reason to fucking shoot me or me kill your ass, I'm not going to do it, man.
Thanks.
I just won't respond though. Somebody on that type of time, man. I don't know bitch shit, but it's not worth it, man. If niggas feel like they got a justifiable reason to kill you. Now, like I said, if you just want to do it because you think you rap better than me, nigga, let's do it. Let's have a good time and have fun with it.
Nigga, Lyric say he don't care who it is.
I don't care, bro. Smoke is smoke, nigga. All kind of smoke, nigga. I don't care what
I'm gonna drop a video for your ass.
They gonna drop a video.
I don't give a damn. Street smoke, rap smoke, nigga. All smoke is smoke.
I'm gonna have a whole year dedicated to that nigga. This whole year, 2021, dissing you.
I ain't gonna 50 Cent that nigga.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that. I don't want problems, but I ain't running from nothing neither, nigga. So.
I feel you, boy.
But man, but just bullshitting on that, man. But just kind of to move on. Just kind of to move on. Like, what are some, what do y'all feel needs to happen for the music scene to grow in Kansas City?
Working together. You know, I think that's one thing. Everybody got this. My shit don't stink mentality that I ain't gonna work with you and they charging for this and that. I'm like, I just seen you at dollar store. You charging me, but I thought it was cool.
That's facts.
I think just working together. I mean, like I said, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Not to diss anybody, 'cause everybody got their own situations or whatnot. But I'm looking like that would help everybody out. Because like I said, when you see Atlanta, everybody's working with each other off of love. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I've been hearing rumors they don't even charge for features. They just, hey man, you did this one for me, I do this one for you. I'm like, damn, that's it. But in Kansas City, just something different. So everybody got to be a star in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why they got that mentality. So I think working together though. So.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Sure. What about you, Chris?
Man, working together, man, being humble, man, and just like take advantage of opportunities, man. Because like me, it's a lot of people that hit me up for features, man. And if they serious, I go ahead and do it. I'll be glad to drop a verse for you and send it to you. Now, I don't want to be, not to be cocky or arrogant, I don't want to be like linking up with niggas, especially if I don't know you like that. Like, send me your beat. I'll send my verse back to you. I won't charge you or nothing like that. It's just like the reason I don't want to link up and record with you is because, man, I work a lot. I'm doing this podcast. I'm working on albums,
videos,
music videos. I'm about to start pushing my brother Corey. So, like, don't take it personal if I say I can't link up with you. Like, that mean I really can't. But I will gladly write my verse, record my verse, and send it back to you free of charge, man.
Yeah,
that coronavirus still shit.
What about you, Ciz?
Hold on. Say the question again.
Basically, the question is, I was basically asking, what do you feel needs to happen for the music scene to grow in Kansas City?
Got you. Like Rasul said, man, I feel like everybody should work together. But you do have those artists who don't have like regular 9 to 5. They don't have a job, and music is all they do. Shout out to my nigga Bucks, baby. He been grinding for a long time, and I feel like with him, even though I've been knowing him since we was in high school, I would pay him, for a feature because that's what he do. That's what he passionate about. Yeah, that's what he do for a living. So like he said, people got different situations on how they approaching it. So certain people you can pay, certain people you can't. But I feel like if you got your own setup, if I got my own setup, shit, we shouldn't, have to pay each other, I shouldn't have to pay you. You just send me your shit, I'll send that shit back.
I pay for your studio time.
But
I ain't paying, the same thing. I pay you for a service.
Because like I said, and we did pay people for futures too, you know what I'm saying? Like we just trying to get shit for free. Like we will pay you for your service, but don't trying to use that to get the big headed, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's 200, just for the hell of it. I'm like, I do features for free, you know what I'm saying? I don't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? We all got our own studios and shit, so gonna.
Man, I feel like, what y'all said, man, the support factor, people like, coming together, man, and building on relationships and communication, and also just being humble, man. It's a lot of people who feel like they too good to do something, or a lot of people who don't want to show support because they feel like it's taking shine off what they got going on, and they don't want to work with somebody because they feel like they'll lose their fans to whoever they working with, and whatever they don't want to share nobody's album, or it's just basically just kind of being humble, man, being supportive and just kind of working together, man, because everybody is trying to hit the same goal. And the people who show support to you when you get to the position, most people gonna reach back out to those same people to bring them up to help them get to the same position, or to be able to get that look that they getting. So that's kind of what I think.
So to piggyback off of that, why do y'all think some local underground rappers or singers like act Hollywood?
Because social media, Facebook.
Social media, faking it till you make it, or they feel like they better than you.
Yeah.
You know, some niggas, you know, they be on that Hollywood shit. I'm like, man, I ain't fucking with that nigga. That nigga acting like he shit. I don't know. Niggas be too Hollywood sometimes. They do.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cat. That nigga a cool ass nigga.
Oh, yeah,
Cat,
shout out to Cat.
honestly, Cat is like, besides y'all niggas, because y'all niggas consistent,
Yeah.
Cat is like the most consistent nigga in Kansas City, like for real.
He is.
Yeah, that nigga, you know, so.
And I would
doing
pay
his
for a
thing.
future for him for
Yeah.
his time, you know,
Yeah,
because he's
facts.
a busy guy.
Busy man.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna try
Videos
and take
shit.
from what you got, but
Yeah.
you just a regular nigga, just, you know. But yeah, but to answer your question, I think social media, you know, gives people a platform to be famous now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you think about back in the day, nobody was acting famous like that. That was happy to work. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
They-
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to do this now. You know, now that social media gave you that platform to look big. You know, now nigga, well, talk to my manager. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I'm looking like manager.
Cause I can't tell you how many times I done been to the studios, man, and I introduced myself to, hey man, I'm Chris. Man, I'm Chuck Dolores, and you know, chin be all swole. I'm like, nigga, what you swelling your chin up
Like
for?
the crimson chin and
Yeah.
shit.
I'm like, shit, obviously you ain't doing that much because we got the same studio, nigga.
Yeah.
Facts.
Shit.
I ain't never
And I-
heard of your ass.
I'm
And I-
chin chula, nigga.
And I saw your car, and I wasn't impressed.
Yeah.
I got a dent in that motherfucker.
Like,
That's
nigga, like, nigga, my car cleaner than yours, nigga. So who the fuck are you?
Facts.
Hell yeah.
Niggas do be acting like that when they get to the studio. Like,
and he a CNA. No, I was playing, but nah.
Hell yeah.
Studio, nigga, what the fuck?
What about you, Gunner?
Man, like I mean, what y'all said, man. Social media, man. Public appearance. You know, people they want to put on this front to look bigger than what they got going on.
Damn
you know what I'm
shame.
saying? And you know, people just not being real with themselves. You know, publicly. I guess that make like, you know, not being real with what you got going on in a public setting.
Yeah.
Because everybody got stuff that they going through,
Oh,
but
facts.
for people to act like, you know, shit, you in the city and you moving like you the baby and little baby and shit like that, and you not like, cause ain't nobody here moving like that. Like, just be real. Nobody here. The biggest nigga is Tech, and Tech ain't moving like that. So you gotta keep it 100, dog.
Away from this
Yeah,
motherfucker,
keep, be humble. You know what I'm saying?
His fans are white, you know?
Yeah, that is true.
Hell
How much
yeah.
time we got left?
Man, well,
6
shoot, you know,
seconds.
we got basically no time, so we gonna basically take a little bit of a break, and whatever you got on your little mind, we can kickstart
Wait a
that at
minute.
the.
This nigga chin get big. You better dig some ass, won't you?
Yeah,
nigga?
well,
I say
All
it
right,
for
we're
the
gonna
next
save it. We're
segment.
gonna save it, boy. We're gonna
That
pay.
nigga rock some chin literally. I'm like, this nigga about to lay some.
Let's pay his utilities first, nigga, for somebody to come cut our shit off. Whatever you got to say, dog. All right, but this is the Demxcrazy podcast.
yes, sir. Well, we're back with another episode of Demxcrazy, episode 11. We got CIZ, capital C, Cizzle. Ciz C. I've been saying your name wrong for years, you
It's
know.
all good.
Yeah.
You the only person who got me.
He said, "Who the fuck is Ciz C?" Nah, so like I said, for all the fellas, like, what are y'all preparations when y'all do a show? Like, what's the first thing y'all do? Like, how do y'all prepare for like a live show?
Well, let me go first, boy. You mind?
You can go first.
Oh, no, for a
Nah, you
live
can't
show.
go first, boy.
Nah, man, like for a live show, I always get like some warm tea and some honey, man, just to loosen my vocals up, man. And I try not to eat, man, because I remember the first real show I ever had was, you know, with Rasul, Ricky, Corey, and J. Ron Nichols, man. We was at
Club Rain.
Club Rain, man. It was
2 mics.
yeah, we was at the city, man. Me and Rasul, nigga, we literally. First, I went to Eric to pick up the, you know, the mixes for the performance, and then me and Rasul went to fucking Go Chicken Go. So we got to fucking studio to the stage.
It was some bellies on,
We had some
dog.
big ass bellies, nigga, and me and Rasul was literally sharing the mic, fighting over the motherfucker, dog.
That nigga literally snatched the mic from me and ran. I said, I'm in there flapping my hands like this.
Yeah. so pretty much, man, I drank some warm tea, nigga, some lemon, and some honey, and I don't eat any big meals. If I'm gonna eat, I eat like a little snack or something, man, like a fruit or a little sandwich, because man, you can't be up there with a full stomach, boy. You ain't gonna be able to perform.
Yeah, and to
Hell yeah.
piggyback on what Chris did, like I said, I do the same thing now. Like, I ate, but now sometimes my preparation backfires sometimes, because when I didn't eat, you know, sometimes they like to give us free liquor and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I get a little little fucked up, but like I said, but I don't eat, and I try to get a little liquor up, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, though, Ciz C.
First thing I do, I know I got a show. I'm watching crisscross videos.
Oh yeah.
Hey, them niggas is legends, bro. They are some of the best live performances I ever seen.
That's a fact.
Them and Snoop Dogg. I watch their videos. That's all I watch. I go back and forth and I watch them over and over again. You know, once I get to the venue, I might have me a shot. Just to give me the
loosen it
a
up,
little bit. Yeah, and shit, I go on stage and I do my thing. Even though I don't have like a huge following, sometimes I have like 15 to 25 people, they come support me every single time. Hey, shout out to Kim and Juanita, man. They true supporters. They there every time. They beat me there. They always there. So shout out to them, man. They some real true supporters, man.
Yeah, I'll be seeing that too.
Yeah.
Gunna.
Shoot, me, I just kind of figure out how long my set is first.
Yeah.
I got to know how long my set is, and then I just try to pick songs that kind of work together, depending on what type of crowd I think it's going to be. And then after I got those songs, man, if I can make a show tape, I do that. And I ain't gonna lie, dog, I listen to all the songs I'm gonna perform like every day, all day until the show comes. So that way I can make sure I got my vocals memorized. And then when I get to the show, man, what I'm doing at the show is I'm basically like I'm interacting, but low key, I'm still rehearsing in my head. Like, I'm gonna stand right here, or I'm gonna hold the mic like this, bro. I'm going over everything in my head. So by the time I get on stage, it's like I'm kind of like a robot, kind of like, cause I done rehearsed and planned everything so much that it's like, shit, it's kind of in robot mode.
Yeah, but y'all got great stage presence though, so like I said,
man, appreciate it.
Let me ask this as a piggyback off something we talked about earlier. It's one of my questions, man. How do you feel about local underground entertainers having managers?
I was going to ask that question too.
Now, that's just literally right here on my question, man. So I'll let Mr. Big Chin.
Paris activate.
Get him.
This is a personal subject for me. Like I feel like.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna be serious.
I feel like some managers is for the good. They can help you. And some managers, some like especially in Kansas City, they use a manager talk to look big. You're not big. Like I said, because like I said, like you were saying, people can hold you back. From doing something great. And you can miss your blessing, you can miss your window. Cause like I said, and especially in rap, your window is really, small. Especially in rap. Like I said, it ain't like R&B or jazz where it's open, but. So, like I said, I think managers sometimes is a bad thing for KC artists, but yeah, fuck it, it's all bad. Never mind.
I can go. Man, to piggyback off of what Rasul said.
Get him, Chris!
Man, like, for local entertainers, they got, managers, man. Like, now these managers, where the fuck do they come from? Do they got a college degree? Or are they licensed? Or they just say, yo, uncle or nigga you fucking? Like, who are these people, man? Are these, like, for real, these so-called managers, like, say if Def Jam hit you up to try to get a record deal, or an entertainment lawyer hit you up to do some paperwork, are these so-called managers, are they able to sit down with these A&Rs and these entertainment lawyers and have a real-ass conversation and understand the legal terminology? Like, are they really that good? Do y'all think they can have those conversations with them?
Fuck that. Like I said, and when you mention that, I doubt if Def Jam called somebody right now, I doubt that manager you gonna send them to the manager. You gonna be on the phone with Def Jam. I think you doing some. Well, I think people doing some Kansas City shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna look big, so talk to my manager. But if Def Jam actually call some people, I think they're gonna say fuck that manager talk and talk to him. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I think it's just a Kansas City thing.
Exactly.
My bad.
That's the Hollywood shit.
Yeah. Big chance, my Leroy.
I mean, shoot. I mean, if I put like this, it could be good and bad. Like if your manager is basically doing things to help, push you. They ain't gotta have everything, but if they doing things to help you, stuff to help you get further than you was without them, or getting you further than you could go without them. Maybe they know how to get connections on shows. Maybe they know how to, get your stuff on Spotify that you didn't know, and they like really kind of helping piece together stuff. It could be a good thing. And if they basically researching and basically doing or working as hard to be a manager as you working as hard to be an artist, then that's a good thing. But if you got a manager that just your homeboy and the nigga just around for the ride because he your nigga from your hood and you don't want to leave him and you want to get this nigga an opportunity to be something, then I don't think it's the right move. But if it's somebody who really seriously trying to like research and really seriously trying to be a manager, or somebody who basically has a little bit of manager experience and can basically get you a step higher than where you at, then it could be a good thing. But I say also, you got to worry about what if you do pop out off. Like, is you and that person, are y'all able to separate business from whatever type of relationship that y'all have? Right? If y'all brothers, cousins, best friends, are y'all going to let the business affect y'all personal relationship? And that's another thing you got to worry about when picking a manager.
It's true.
Shit, that got a lot to do with my situation. I don't even know how to put that.
Yeah, and if you don't feel comfortable speaking on it, you don't have to, man. You know, everything ain't for the cameras, you know.
Well, Chris B, going back to what you said, you know, if I felt like my manager would be able to sit down, you know, and have a serious conversation, you know, with that paperwork and the contracts and all that shit, I don't feel like the manager that I had would be able to, you know, handle that in the right way, you know. But far as, you know, believing in me and, you know, booking shows and shit, you know, did a great job doing that type of shit. But on the next level, no. So I feel like if you're a local artist, don't get no fucking manager. Don't go Hollywood. Just, you know, continue to do that shit until these big labels start hitting you up. And then that's when you get a real manager. You get somebody to know they shit.
Yeah, that's facts. I mean, I agree, man.
Exactly.
So, anybody else got any questions right now?
Man, well, I just want to ask, you know, what are some like upcoming goals you may have for yourself, or that you would maybe like to accomplish in music within the next 5 years?
Shit, the next 5 years, if I'm really pushing for it, separating my home life with my artist life is hard. Within the next 5 years, shit, I want to have a nice following, man, to the point where, shit, I'm averaging, 100K a video, you know.
Hell yeah.
On YouTube, get 100 streams on Spotify within the first month, you know. I want my fan base to grow more, you know. But I've been missing, man. I'm not on social media right now, but I'm about to get back on social media.
He's back.
It's there, but I'm not active. So y'all be looking for me, man. Damn, it's so bad to the point I don't even remember my fucking IG handles and shit. You know? I've really been out the loop, you know. So I appreciate y'all for even bringing me on the door.
We get you good. What you was saying, Leroy, I think like I ain't gotta have no Lil Wayne success. You know what I'm saying? I can have like somebody like Russ or Jonah Lucas. You know what I'm saying? I would feel satisfied if I'm making $5,000 a month off my music. You know what I'm saying? That's including shows and everything. I'm happy with that. You know what I'm saying? Like we had that same conversation the other night. You know, $5,000 a show, even $5,000 a month, or even $3,500 a month off of music. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know we all make more than that, but like saying, but off of music, I ain't gotta do shit. Just music alone, I'm cool with that. You know, and doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, shoot, man, we're gonna take a little bit of a break, man.
Oh, damn.
And me and Chris, we can answer that question when we come back on the next segment.
Damn,
So this is the Demxcrazy Podcast, man. It's episode 11. We got our boy Ciz Z in the building, man. And when we be back.
Welcome back to the Demxcrazy episode number 11, man.
Chris B over there drunk.
The way we ended the last segment was funny as fuck, but I ain't gonna lie, boy. I thought I was about to get my answer on my chinks.
Not today, nigga.
Yeah. Man, so yeah, we talking about music and stuff, man. And obviously, man, a lot of us, man, been recording music for a long time and dropping projects. So, man, in Kansas City, the average cost of studio time ranges between $40 to $60 an hour, man. How do y'all feel about those prices? Double R.
At the time, I thought it was high, but you got to realize we taken from the engineer's life. You know what I'm saying? They got a life outside of engineer. You know what I'm saying? So I think 40 is a good price. You know what I'm saying? But you know, some people ain't got the money to do 40. You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day, it was 25. You know, and that was a sweet ass price. But like I said, you know, I was broke. Not playing, but but like I said, I think 40 is reasonable. You know what I'm saying? It depends on who the engineer is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's a nigga like me, y'all paying 40 for me. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, let me get over here. So that's it. But I think 40 is very reasonable. Sis?
I feel like 40, like you said, is super reasonable. Like you said, of course, you know, we taking time out of that engineer's life.
Hell yeah.
Because they got other shit they got going on. They might got 3 kids and a wife. I feel like that's that's affordable, man. Especially because without those mixes, bro, your music gonna sound. It ain't gonna sound but it ain't gonna sound how it's supposed to sound.
Hell yeah.
I wouldn't release no track if I mixed it myself. Like I really can't. You know what I'm saying? Chris B, he been mixing.
Chris B the shit.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Will.
Shout out to New Life.
Yeah,
Appreciate
facts.
it,
Vocal
Will.
music, new life, man. We in here, man.
Yeah.
Yep, that's how I feel, man. It's reasonable.
Man, I think those prices are definitely reasonable. I mean, the first session I ever went to, man, we paid
75.
Nah, it's 90. We went during the day. When you go to the day, it was higher. We played like 90, 95 bucks, and you had to book a minimum of two. So you had to spend 180 regardless for 2 hours. So
And we only recorded one song.
I recorded 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Did they get mixed?
Yeah, shit, they got recorded, nigga. They was hey, I ain't gonna lie, they was hot as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, from what I had, from what I came from. So I mean, I feel like they definitely reasonable, especially with studios becoming more easier to acquire at home. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of had to bring that price down. And I mean, really, you paying for professional equipment and a professional that's basically knowing how to do the job of mixing. And $40 or $50 or however much, depending on who you going to, I think it's the perfect price for real to get a professional quality mix, and especially what you doing music on a lower scale.
Yes, sir. Christopher B.
Nah, man. I feel that the price range is very reasonable, man. Because like I said, man, these engineers, man, they're entrepreneurs. So a lot of times they have to rent these office spaces, man. So they got to pay rent there. So they got to make their money back. And then you got to pay them for their time. You know what I'm saying? Like they take a time out their day, take a time away from their family, their wife, their kids, man. So I think, $40 to $60 is good, man. And we do have a lot of very talented engineers, man, especially within the hip hop community in Kansas City, man. So yeah, shout out to those people. So, I mean, for those people that can't afford to pay the $40 or $60, but they want to put out music, what do y'all advise or suggest to them?
Man, for me, I advise, research, man. Like, for example, it was a studio that I started going to, Dan Smith. Like, Dan Smith was he had a nice home studio set up in his basement. And at first, people like, man, I don't want to go to somebody's house to record, but he had fire shit there. Yeah. So, basically, like, I'm basically cutting that $40 price almost in half. I'm still basically recording. I'm still getting some type of quality that's better than I'm able to replicate myself. So, I mean, sometimes you just got to do a little bit of a research harder and, also cut costs, man. You might have to cut your own hair for a month or two or something to, save those extra dollars. So, I mean,
I'm bald-headed.
Hey, I'm bald too, man.
But yeah, man, I
bald in the front.
I say do that research, man. It's always a way you can work something out, man. It ain't never too bad. And I mean, just working with what you're able to get at the time.
Facts.
Yeah. A great man once told me, "Get your money up, little nigga." Nah, I was playing. Like you said, just do research. You know what I'm saying? There are some Dan Smiths out there. Shout out to Dan Smith.
Facts.
Come on the podcast, Dan. You know what I'm saying? He's a legend. Just do your research on cheaper studios. You know what I'm saying? It might be somebody, or you might got a little cousin and that is fucking around with the computer and might record. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know, from which I came from. I came from the Ice Out days and whatnot, and y'all made it do what it do.
Shit, man, me and Ricky was engineering, nigga. But, hey, man, Ricky was taking turns, boy. Like shit, like I take a day, Ricky would take a day, man.
Niggas was paying.
Niggas was paying us, boy.
They had Fidelity slide through there.
Oh damn! Well, shouts out to them then. Shit.
Yeah, man. We had Melmo slide through from Event back in the day.
Then you had A1 from Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, A1 from Living Hip. This is before Love and Hip Hop. Like he'd never cut to the studio. Now. Nah, this is when A1 was still living in the dot, man.
Shout out to A1, man.
It's like 07, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you had some legends at your house.
Had Melmo, he popped up, man. So C Mills from
I remember
Triple
C Mills.
Society, he popped up one time.
Damn.
So yeah, man, Rick we had some clout back then, man. It was fun, man.
What program was y'all using to record?
Nigga, it's a program I learned when I was at ATS called Adobe Audition, man.
Yeah, I used to make this on Adobe, boy. For real,
boy. All right, nigga, we want to put no compression
shout out
on EQ.
Broke bitch. That's when
Dewey the Don and Novocaine, them niggas used to pull up.
Oh, shout out to Novocaine. That's my homeboy's cousin.
Yeah, man, they was like our biggest supporters, man.
Yeah, a lot of niggas.
Yeah,
legends over there. I like, damn, Novocaine over there.
Yeah, Novocaine was pulling up, man. Him, Dewey the Don, man. They dropped like 2 or 3 projects over there with me and Ricky, man.
Novocaine a homie,
Yeah, man, good dudes, man. I think they're in Atlanta right now, man.
Yeah.
Shit, I was whooping ass over there then, boy. But I just want to say, man, you know, we got Ciz here, man, and I just want to ask, you know, before we kind of end it, man, you know, do you got any upcoming projects or any upcoming events that, you know, fans could be on the lookout for, or, you know, people can kind of, you know, tap into to be able to stay current and up to date with you?
Me and my big bro Chris, we just got done recording our project, Blood Oath.
It's hot.
Yeah, so
Hell yeah,
we got a sneak peek.
Yeah, also be on the lookout for me. I'm gonna be more active on social media. I might not be running the accounts, so all you thirsty ass females stay out my inbox.
Check Mrs. Clayton behind them motherfucker. Be careful.
For real, boy. Run into an ass. For real.
Yeah, I'm Ciz. Let me be here. You can see Mrs. Clayton. Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, but y'all gonna see me a lot more, man. I'm about to be more consistent. I'm not with a label. I'm solo. I don't have a manager at all. I'm just about.
I'm his manager.
So what am I, nigga beef liver, nigga? I'm joking.
Nah, man, you just shit. You somebody that believe in me more than I believe in myself, bro. You my big bro, but shit, I don't know, bro. You believe in me, so. Well, all y'all niggas believe me. Y'all, y'all dope. I'll be like, man, these niggas lying to me.
Nah,
people tell me the same shit.
Music.
I really appreciate y'all, man.
People
Thank
tell
you.
your shit suck at music.
Look,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I paid $120 last night for a studio session, boy. If you suck, I definitely wouldn't have did.
I know, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate you too, man. I'm looking forward to this project dropping, man. So make sure y'all check that out, man. I appreciate y'all, man, for having me on the Demxcrazy, man. I love all y'all shows, man. I got to catch up because I'm like 2 episodes behind. So
that's all good, man.
Like I said, I'm happy you back out of retirement because I officially came back out of retirement too because I came in a slump and I trying to figure out how can
Super Trap World.
Yeah, Super Trap World. You know, shout to that. So
I gotta check that out.
Top 5. You know what I'm saying too.
Hell yeah.
So I try. Me and Gunna got one coming out. So
yes, sir.
But I'm happy that you back out of retirement. It's good for the coaches. Good for Kansas City. It's good for hip hop. It's good for us. You know what I'm saying? The city needs Ciz C back. You know what I'm saying? So man, like I said, you was on the scene. Killing all the shows, taking everybody money. I remember shows in Oklahoma, everything. So happy you back, man.
I appreciate it, man.
For sure.
Ciz C on YouTube, Ciz space C.
For sure, man. Well, again, like it was a pleasure to have you, man. You know, you're always welcome to come back in and touch base with us. It ain't nothing but a phone call or a text message,
man.
Family, and you know, we be here, man, and we definitely want to. You know, say we truly support you, man. This show was basically about giving people their flowers while they still here. You know, we love everything that you're doing musically. We love everything that you contribute artistically in any type of way, from videos to writing to ghostwriting, whatever you do, man. We appreciate it. And whenever you got something that you got coming out or you want to basically drop something, man, let us know. We'll have you on here to talk about it if you want, or we'll just basically just promote it ourselves, you know, for you. You know what I'm saying?
That, man. The feeling is definitely mutual, man. I fuck with all y'all music the long way, man. So,
hell yeah.
We got some shit on the way.
Yeah,
we got some old shit that we ain't dropped yet.
I don't know about this shit.
Now these 2 niggas would be fire.
Oh yeah, that
would be a fire album.
We cooking, we stirring the pot for sure, man. We already got some shit laid. We you know cooking, man. You know,
I didn't hear this shit yet.
You ain't gonna hear it.
That would be a fire album. I ain't gonna lie.
Hell yeah. But nah, man, we appreciate you coming here, man. We definitely would love to have you again, man. But this is episode 11 of the Demxcrazy podcast. You know, we keeping the train going, man. We ain't going off the tracks. We ain't derailing no time soon. We had Ciz in the building with us, man, and we'll be back next week with another episode. So stay tuned in for sure. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you can be notified when we upload because it's gonna be weekly. And we out this month.
Go ahead and do a Ciz C screen for the hood. Why do it?